Hi, my name is Charla. Today I am presenting my paper titled A Study on Nonprofits in the Arts. We'll be covering such topics as the role and social significance of nonprofit art organizations, the size and social dynamics of the subsector, and then we will talk about three cultural cornerstones of Southern Oregon and their collective impact. And we'll finish with current and future trends. According to the Arts Index, approximately 113,000 nonprofit organizations in the United States are dedicated to arts and culture. This number includes a wide array of groups, such as theater companies, museums, dance troupes, music ensembles, and visual arts organizations, which contribute to the cultural landscape across the country. Nonprofit art organizations have a rich history of fostering creativity, preserving cultural heritage, and ensuring equitable access to the arts. Originating in the 19th and early 20th century, these organizations were created to democratize the arts and transform them from exclusive commodities into public goods. Early efforts focused on founding museums, symphonies, and theaters, reflecting on a cultural shift towards viewing the arts as essential to societal enrichment. The expansion of the nonprofit sector gained momentum after the Tax Reform Act of 1969, which formalized the 501(c) status and incentivized the philanthropic support. Over the 20th century, nonprofit art organizations became central to promoting diversity, supporting emerging artists, and addressing social issues through creative expression. These organizations remain essential to communities by providing platforms for artistic expression that might lack commercial viability, supporting arts, education, and serving as cultural hubs for innovation and dialogue. They advocate for underrepresented voices and use art to highlight pressing cultural and social issues. And integrating arts programs into schools and community spaces help enrich individual lives and support the fabric of society, affirming the arts as a public good accessible to all. Every nonprofit's goal is to impact society positively, and the range of institutions and their missions are varied. When considering nonprofits, human services is what comes to mind. These organizations focus on supporting individuals and families through social services, advocacy, and one-on-one community outreach, such as Feeding America, a nationwide network of food banks, or Habitat for Humanity. Then there are health nonprofits like American Red Cross that aim to provide education and medical resources, and then environmental nonprofits such as Greenpeace that promote environmental causes, animal welfare nonprofits like the Humane Society, and the international organizations like Doctors Without Borders. Arts and all these organizations have something in common. Their mission is to aid those in need, whether human, plant, or animal. However, what about nonprofit art organizations? Art in nearly all forms is considered a luxury. However, they are also culturally important. Through the arts, these organizations focus on promoting artistic expression, cultural heritage, and community engagement through the arts. They represent a notable segment of the broader nonprofit sector, encompassing various institutions from small community theaters and local art groups to nationally renowned museums and symphonies. The scope of these organizations also differs widely, with some operating on modest budgets funded primarily by grassroots donations and volunteer efforts. In contrast, others operate multi-million-dollar endowments and employ sizable professional staff and an army of volunteers. However, they all share a similar mission to enrich communities through creative programming, community engagement, and cultural advocacy. The following are three examples of the varied range of this nonprofit subsector. The Young Audiences Arts for Learning is a national organization that connects artists with educational institutions to enhance student learning through the arts. With a mission to promote creative learning, Young Audiences cultivates arts-based programming in schools, helps integrate the arts into the curriculum, and provides workshops that engage students in artistic expression. Fostering creativity and critical thinking in young learners positively impacts educational outcomes. The Arts Center College of Design is a private nonprofit college that participates in community initiatives, promoting public art and design engagement through partnerships with local businesses and institutions. The college creates opportunities for students to collaborate on community projects. These initiatives often include public installations and design sprints that enhance public spaces and contribute to local cultural landscape. The third example is Lifetime Arts, a nonprofit dedicated to the theory of creative aging. Creative aging is the use of artistic and creative engagement to enhance well-being, boost physical and cognitive abilities, and enrich the overall quality of life as we age. This nonprofit organization focuses on enhancing the quality of life for older adults through arts programming. It supports the growth of community-based arts programs, encouraging seniors to engage in creative activities. Their initiatives range from art classes and performances to research on the benefits of creative aging. By promoting participation in the arts, they address issues of social isolation and well-being among older adults, demonstrating the importance of arts in improving quality of life. Of course, this is a brief sample of the nonprofit arts community, but it shows how art can help improve lives and not just as a mere luxury. Sector dynamics are influenced by funding sources, audience engagement, and shifting cultural trends. Nonprofit art organizations must navigate the challenges of securing sustainable funding through grants, donations, and earned income while competing for the public's attention in a rapidly changing media landscape. Collaboration and innovation are essential for growth, with many organizations forming partnerships or leveraging digital platforms to reach broader audiences. The sector's adaptability has enabled it to thrive despite economic pressures and changing societal priorities, underscoring its essential role in communities' cultural and economic vitality. It is still a struggle, hence government-sponsored nonprofit art organizations. These entities receive funding and support from government agencies while operating as nonprofits, and in return, they foster arts and culture through grants. One such entity is the National Endowment for the Arts, which provides access to the arts in all 50 states, including the District of Columbia and all U.S. jurisdictions. We also have state-level programs like the Oregon Arts Commission, which supports local artists and cultural initiatives. Many museums, such as the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., operate with significant federal funding while remaining nonprofit entities. Local examples include city-sponsored art councils or programs like Oregon Percent for Art, a legislative mandate passed in 1975 that allocates 1% of the direct construction funds of new or remodeled state buildings with construction budgets of $100,000 or more to be set aside for the acquisition of artwork and public art installations. These organizations are crucial to ensuring the arts remain accessible to diverse communities, supporting creative industries, and preserving cultural heritage. By leveraging public funds, government-sponsored nonprofit art organizations can bridge gaps in funding, ensuring that cultural programs thrive even in economically disadvantaged areas and fostering an inclusive environment where art can educate, inspire, and connect. Southern Oregon boasts a vibrant art scene with notable institutions like the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, the Ashland Independent Film Festival, and the Southern Oregon Society of Artists. All are examples of the region's cultural identity and economic vitality. Founded in 1935 by Angus Bomer in Ashland, OSF has grown from a modest two-play season to one of the nation's premier regional theater organizations. Despite financial challenges and the interruptions during World War II, OSF steadily grew, becoming a cornerstone of Ashland's cultural and economic landscape. The festival expanded its repertoire to stage contemporary works alongside its Shakespeare productions. Eventually, the opening of the Bomer Theater in the 1970s extended the performance season. It also gave audiences a longer window to experience the productions. OSF is known for producing artistic excellence, promoting new playwrights, and diverse storytelling. Though the Elizabethan Theater is a historical landmark that embodies Old World charm, there has been a push for increased accessibility with digital theater to ensure OSF stays relevant in a rapidly changing world. Financially, OSF operates as a 501c3 nonprofit, relying on ticket sales, donations, grants, and endowment income to sustain operations. With revenues of $35.8 million and expenses of $36.2 million in 2023, the festival also benefits from significant grants, such as a $10 million contribution from the HITS Foundation and government support like the $2.5 million allocation from the Oregon legislature in 2024. Established in 2001, the Ashland Independent Film Festival has become a recognized event in the independent film circuit. Organized by the nonprofit Southern Oregon Film Society, the festival provides a platform for filmmakers to showcase their work and to connect with audiences with Q&A panel sessions and social events. The festival's programming has extended to include a more diverse selection of films, supporting underrepresented voices in the medium. It has also taken on an innovative approach to accessibility by offering virtual and hybrid screenings to reach a broader audience. Financially, AIFF sustains itself through ticket sales, memberships, donations, and grants. For instance, in 2023, fundraising campaign raised over $88,000 in 1 week to support future programming. AIFF also engages the community with educational initiatives like locals only screenings and youth filmmaking programs, enriching Southern Oregon art scene and fostering a vibrant film culture. Established in 1951, the Southern Oregon Society of Artists has a long-standing tradition as promoting visual arts in Southern Oregon. Beginning as a small collective of local artists, the organization has grown to include members with diverse styles and mediums, from painting and sculpture to photography and mixed media. SOSA supports artists through exhibitions, workshops, and networking opportunities while engaging with the public with art shows and monthly meetings. Operating as a nonprofit, SOSA is governed by a board that oversees programs, membership, and publicity. Its activities include professional demonstrations, juried critiques, and art-related presentations at the Medford Public Library. OSF, AIFF, and SOSA enhance Southern Oregon's recognition as a creative hub. OSF brings thousands of visitors annually to the Rogue Valley, benefiting the local economy. AIFF brings global attention to independent cinema, fostering storytelling and community engagement while supporting local businesses. SOSA helps enrich the local community through education, exhibitions, and collaboration. These organizations generate a significant economic benefit and cultivate pride, identity, and connection among residents and visitors. They are respected pillars of Southern Oregon's vibrant arts and cultural sector. Art nonprofits, art nonprofits benefit the economy, generating approximately 27.5 billion in revenue and supporting over 4.6 million jobs. This underscores these organizations' prevalence and importance in promoting cultural engagement and economic vitality in communities. Art nonprofit organizations are at a crossroads, however, steered by technological advancement, shifting audience expectations, and an intensified focus on social and environmental responsibility. Digital innovations, such as virtual exhibitions and live stream performances, has become a cornerstone of audience engagement. Interactive online options enable a broader outreach and more diverse audiences. This trend, accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic, highlights the sector's adaptability and commitment to accessibility. Emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and data analytics further redefine the nonprofit's arts landscape. AI enhances creative processes and operational efficiency, while data analytics helps organizations tailor programming and measure impact, deepening connections with their audiences. A heightened focus on equity, diversity, and inclusion and accessibility, or IDEA, also shapes the future of nonprofit arts. Organizations prioritize works that explore the human experience, supporting dialogue on critical social issues. Many nonprofits align their missions with broader social impact initiatives, addressing mental health, social justice, and even climate change through their work. Sustainability has become a priority, and eco-friendly practices are making their way into productions and exhibitions. Shifting to energy efficient operations to shrink their carbon footprint is an example, and this positively resonates with audiences who value sustainable practices. The financial landscape for nonprofit art or groups is also evolving. Funding can be lean in the best of times, and traditional funding models are now increasingly supplemented with innovative strategies such as crowdfunding, membership-driven platforms, and partnerships with for-profit entities. Alternative fundraising methods include asset-based donations and recurring contributions to help ensure financial stability in an uncertain economic climate. Looking ahead, adaptability will be crucial for nonprofits to thrive. Partnerships between nonprofit and for-profit organizations, combined with the strategic use of innovative technologies, will pave new ways for creative expression and engagement. As they navigate these changes, nonprofit art organizations remain committed to inspiring, educating, and connecting communities by embracing innovative and sustainability. The sector is poised to redefine its role in fostering creativity and societal progress. Thank you for listening.